radar is going to confirm that right now. Our radar estimations of how much rain fell in just 1 hour of time. You can see even in Chalmette, Cam, still we got raindrops on the lens. But we had nearly 1.5, 2 inches of rainfall in just 1 hour. So 1.5, 2 inch per hour rain rates to what we had. Rolled through right through parts of the city. Even some areas near English Turn to the West Bank, nearly 2 inches, but even Gentilly, about 1 inch, and maybe you could go to West End, Bucktown, about a ½ inch of rain that fell. It was impressive. Radar right now still shows that we've got some rain in the area. Let's make sure that we've got the very latest imagery for you and put this in motion for the last hour. And yeah, we still have rain. It's over Belle Chase. Even speaking of English Turn, even back into Algiers, more rain still back into Kenner, but we had some really hefty storms that were just outside of Plaquemines Parish about an hour ago. That has since diminished. So that's about the only rain that we've got tonight. Let's jump right into the forecast. We will start with the tropics yet again after the radar, because that is going to be the big concern over the next week and a half as we continue to track an area which could be the first hurricane of the year, which would be Beryl. It's 95L, an invest, a tropical wave. Investigations, we call these, as we can get computer forecast data. This 94L tropical wave we've been tracking for a while, very low chances of development. That's where we still start. It's just off the coast of Honduras right now, and it's expected to track possibly through the Yucatan, and the latest forecast data show it's well southwest of us. We've got no concerns here, but a lot of hefty rain from that Central American gyre, fancy terms for the spins and storms you get in that part of the world this time of the year. But this storm now has a near almost 100% chance of development. It's 90% chance over the next 7 days, a 70% chance over the next 2 days. Even the satellite imagery shows some organization starting to develop. The only thing it's battling is some drier air right now, Saharan dust, but everything else coming together to let it organize and strengthen over the next few days. The latest forecasts now, each line is a computer forecast track. It's not the strength, but the track. What I want to show you is the clustering, and this is something much different from even earlier today. You can see now a lot of the zones want to take this into Central America. And earlier today I showed tracks that actually had equal tracks 1, 2, and 3 to take it through the Greater Antilles, maybe coming into the Gulf, and the one that we showed right now. But the latest track really is starting to cluster more towards Honduras and maybe Belize and Guatemala, and that's Central America and Mexico. That would be keeping things south. We'd love to find a forecast like that. The takeaways from our forecast is this is still likely to be our next named storm, Beryl. System will track into the Caribbean, but we still have a long ways to go if it has any impacts at all here into Louisiana. What we do find is the system spinning and the heat that's in place. And speaking of the heat, it only gets worse. Another bout of that serious, dangerous heat's going to move our way. Combined with that weak system, we'll still keep rain chances in the mix. So you could get brief, locally heavy rain, a little bit of temporary relief. Short-term forecast still shows we might find a storm into the overnight hours, but they'll be isolated in nature. Warm and muggy starts here Friday, heading on to the weekend and the July 4th holiday week. Tomorrow, scattered storms likely here, even through the heat of the day, likely as 10 a.m. up until about 4 to 5 p.m. Top temperatures still really hot and humid. We're looking 90s, but we're only going up from there. The heat's really returning Saturday into Sunday. Heat index again to heat advisory criteria. We're going to go with impact days from the weekend to next week as our next bout of dangerous heat is here. So we could get storms at times to give you temporary relief, but only heat's going to build through the weekend to next week, and we'll continue to watch the tropics.